Hi guys, happy Motivational Monday. I hope everyone's having an awesome week so far. So today's topic is creating choreography for your classes. Now, I'm just going to share some of my experiences. And actually, these videos are based more for dance fitness or Zumba. But I honestly think some of these tips can be towards any kind of fitness, like even like boot camps, because I used to teach boot camp kickboxing type classes. And I think that some of the tips you can really gear towards those as well. So here we go. Number one is do what feels good to you in terms of movement. I mean, because you're going to be teaching the class and people are going to be following you, so you want to feel good whatever type of move that you're going to do. And as long as it's safe and effective and fun, of course. So that was my first advice. And then number two is use your resources. Use people for inspiration. There's so much amazingness out there all over to help inspire us. Now, you can do these in a few ways. So we all know that YouTube has a ton of incredible dancers, instructors. So when I first started creating my own choreography, I remember some of the first people that I ever watched was LB Cass, Heidi Garza, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, what are they doing? And I used a lot of their stuff. And then, a year or so later, I decided to start my own. But I would use their stuff. And if something like a move didn't feel right to me, I would just tweak it. And another thing I do too, in terms of using other people for inspiration, is I will either go to a choreography class or look up a choreography dance on YouTube. So for example, Mega Jam, I absolutely love them, and they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I mean by a choreography class. So it's not so it's stacked pretty much. But you look at their moves and you can create moves in your head. Understanding that no one move is the first time that move was ever created. It's just how you see a move and kind of combine it in with the song that makes it so original. So use others for inspiration, but if you're going to use someone from dance fitness and you literally take a part of what they created to a song, just make sure you give them credit. Another thing that I love to do that helps with being creative is collaborating with other instructors. It's so fun, and you can literally do it you don't even have to be in the same place. Carolina B does that a lot, and it's so cute. I've done it with a bunch of people. Mariadella is one of my favorite. I've done it when I do master classes. I just love dancing and being inspired and collaborating with other instructors for so many reasons. That's what the community is about. So I think that that's another thing that can help out. Then another thing is be a student. I am a huge component of taking other instructors' classes and then switching up the classes that you take. So maybe it's not all follow-along classes, but going to the stacked and choreography classes to kind of really just ignite the creativity that we all have. Be a student always. And then some people ask me, how long does it take to learn a song? I mean, it's so different for everyone. I mean, sometimes I can hear a song and I can choreograph it literally in minutes. And then sometimes I hear a song that's so amazing and I'm I get stuck. So what I do is I'll watch the music video of that song, because that helps for inspiration as well. When you see the music video, and then practice in your car. Your car is your kind of your library. I know that so many instructors will listen to the same song all the time and dance in your car, but be safe. Another thing about dancing in your car, since we're on that topic, who's made up a song in the car, didn't even practice it, and then do it in class, and it's oh no, it's not good. But then you can also, in return, choreograph a song in the car, you do it in class, and it's a big hit. So for myself, I definitely have to practice it outside of the car, because in the car, I'm oh my gosh, this is so great. And then I'll do it on the floor, and I'm no, this is not good at all. All right, this is something that I've actually learned in the past year and a half. So, for many of you know that I've moved here from New Jersey, so I started all my teaching on the East Coast. So I had a following of people that knew my stuff that helped me record. So I would do some of my class super simple, and then I would put a little bit more complicated songs in there where it would be I don't know. I can't think of it. If you look at Bang Bang, I do that in it. It's like boom, boom, pam, pam, so it's like a full 8 count. And I don't really do that a lot. But anyway, my point of the story is I came to California and I started subbing because I didn't have my own class and I travel a lot, whatever. But I started doing the choreography I've done and it just didn't go over the same way. And I learned that I needed to start simplifying things a little bit more. I mean, that's something that I learned. So I think personally, simple is best, and I think you can be creative in a simple way if that makes sense. So again, I obviously am inspired by other instructors. Like I became such a student when I moved here, and it was honestly the best thing. I feel like much of my teaching career, I've always been a student, and even before I taught, like I would literally sit in the back of the class with notes, taking notes. I mentioned that in another video. But for me, just making it simple and making it fun, and then yeah, just like it's you who really sells the choreography. Know your music, love your music, and just have fun with whatever you do. And I think that's all I had. No, but they can. Um, Okay, yeah, I think that's all I had. My notes are kind of messy, but anyway, if there's anything that you guys do in terms of creating choreography, and real quick before I end the video, in terms of people who are doing boot camps or kickboxing, you can really cater this to any class because when I taught kickboxing and boot camps, I would get like I remember. Does anybody remember Collage Video? I would like look at their snippets. I would get the VHSs. I would watch the classes, and I would be so inspired by creating a class. And I actually have like a notebook back in Jersey in my mom's basement of like all boot camps and kickboxing classes. And then oh my gosh, I have like notebooks of all my choreography that I wrote down for Zumba as well. So. But that's another topic. I hope this helps you guys. Have so much fun with whatever you create. I love creating because it's such an expression of who we are. And I would love to hear from you. Thank you for those who've messaged me and given me some ideas to talk about because I love connecting with you. Mwah. Have an amazing week, everybody.